You know what? It's actually much better that I'm much more into club football anyway. Like, club football, much better than international football. Hello, Irish people. Hello, Scottish people. Hello, Welsh people. Hello, everyone. You know what? I found that I'm actually like 1/8 Canadian, so it's fucking good I found that out recently, isn't it? Let's talk about the game, shall we? England lost again. And in my opinion, I think England blew it again. Very rarely in football do you get teams that loses back-to-back finals. This is not by accident. The squad that England have now got to this day is one of the best that we've had ever. And I think there is no denying that. And I know what the comments will be like. Just have at it. Just spam it. Just stop laughing. I know you want to anyway. This is going to be my breakdown of me breaking down. So comment down below your thoughts. Like the video if you enjoy laughing at me. And also subscribe for more laughing content. And help me out with Mazzola Designs. I've probably lost out on £5,000 to £10,000 for England not winning. So if you want to check out my prints, then feel free. It's gonna be a tough week. My initial reaction is two things. Number one is this does not hurt as much as Euro 2020. Not even close. In my opinion, this is not close compared to what we went through 3 years ago. And number two, reason of why is because Spain simply deserved to win the entire tournament. Like, they deserved to win it. Like, they were the better team in almost every game, and especially in this game. So for that reason, I really cannot be upset completely. I'm still hurt. It still sucks. But you can't act surprised or can't act shocked. England, of course, has kind of stumbled their way into the final here. And even though it may come across and will be rewritten, and it is completely revisionism that England was seen as, you know, being down and out, going down in each game and coming back, bicycle kicks with a minute left to go, or 90th minute winners, or winning on penalties. And if we were to win the entire thing, then it would be an incredible test of character, an incredible story of never backing down, and it would be written like that. But now that we've lost, it's now going to be rewritten as that we never was meant to be here in the first place. And that's just kind of how it goes. And the story of it was always meant to be, it was written in the stars, to now, well, they were never really meant to be there anyway. And that is simply just a fact of football. I mean, just one save for Emiliano Martinez in the FIFA World Cup final is the difference between Messi winning Ballon d'Or and becoming the all-time greatest player of all time, undisputed, or Mbappe winning the FIFA World Cup again, winning the Ballon d'Or, and solidifying this place as one of the greatest of all time at the age of 23 or whatever age he was then. One save was a difference between immortality, as if Messi needed any more to begin with. Now let's talk about Gareth Southgate. Now I did do the video titled Sick of Gareth Southgate, I believe since after the Slovenia game, and look, I mean, I did say in that video, I would have loved nothing more than for this video to be looked back on and people to laugh at me, because it meant that we would have gone far in tournament, we would have won it, and in my mind I was really hoping that maybe I jinxed it. Like, that was kind of the aim of it in the first place. My thoughts on Southgate is this: you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Now, people may already think that he was never the hero, but let's not take the mick here. He's completely done wonders for the England national team. Despite on what we think could be the next step, I think we are now ready for that next step. He was the perfect man that we needed at the time to stabilise the national team. After what happened back in the 2016 Euros against Iceland, he was a man that we needed to bring back a unity to the national team. Absolutely. He's done a fantastic job. He's made the country believe again. He's made us a staple and respected in the international world. And you may say, well, no, because you've not won anything. Look, we've gone to a semi-final, 2 finals, a quarter-final, and last 4 tournaments, right? We've gone far in almost every single tournament that we've gone in. And you may say, well, we always lose to a team that's good. Yeah, Most of them, yeah, you may say, and that's fair enough. And that's why I think that Southgate, this is when the next step has to come in. And I really hope for Southgate that he can still go out with his head held high here. Yes, losing in the final will hurt, absolutely. But I think history will look back on this tournament and his tenure with a very positive lens. The only black mark really, and it's harsh on him, but it's just the entire Euro 2020 tournament that really it was all set up for us. Everything was perfect for us to go far and to win the entire thing. We had to win it then. And that's why I can't compare Euro 2020 to this Euros. I can't, because in reality, Spain was by far the best team tournament. I don't think Italy was in that tournament, and I think they were there for the taking, all the home advantage, everything in our favour in that tournament. I can't compare that to this. In this one, I feel like we got better as it got along. We did get better, and we simply put a team that was just perfectly managed. Like a perfect system, and they absolutely ran us, they pressed us, they suffocated us. Spain deserved to win the tournament. No issue with that. It hurts, but that's football, right? I'm not going to lose sleep over it, and I'm instantly already over it, because I got Burnley to look at, baby! Yes, win the championship, but at least we could win some fucking games. Southgate for me has to go. Not because I think that he's done an awful job, not because I think that he's particularly an awful manager. I think that he's an alright manager. I think he's a great man manager. He's just not a tactically a top level manager, which I feel like is the next step that we need now to really go far and just kind of get that clinical edge in a major competition that we need and we are lacking at time to time. I remember saying to a friend of mine during the Slovakia game, saying, would I rather just get knocked out now and it's done, it's over with, or would I rather go all the way to the final, go through that emotional roller coaster and then lose in the final? And to this day, I still don't really know where I stand with that. Would I rather have not got any of the memories of going to the final but still lose and it hurts a lot much more? I don't really know. I think losing in final is a better option, mainly because you don't have that feeling of embarrassment of like that kind of real missed opportunity in the same way. Because at least you've got the memories of going to the final in the first place, and no matter what happens, that will still stick with us. I'm seeing a lot of, I don't want to say revisionism, it is very reactionary to the team and the performances. Everyone's looking for a scapegoat, and right now the scapegoat is Harry Kane or Phil Foden. Those two are the most prominent ones right now. And Harry Kane, of course, has not had particularly the greatest tournaments, you may say, but he scored 3 goals. But I mean, we do have eyes. He's not played particularly well in really any games, and it is a shame that he's not got that moment to actually have a trophy, and he's still waiting on that one. And I think he's 31 now. I don't even, is there a single player that has a history like Harry Kane? Everyone's going at Bellingham, everyone's going at Walker, everyone's going at Saka, everyone's going at Declan Rice, and it's like, look, right, we're all upset, we're all emotional, we still made it to a final, right? So I can't really be arsed playing that game of like, this player played awful and they're scum and they're embarrassing and they're an embarrassment to the country, and it's like, it's just, you know, I get it. I get it. Some players didn't play particularly great. Declan Rice and Walker didn't have really great games. I don't really think anyone had a great game. In terms of the final, I think the best performances came from like Gahey. I think Pickford made some decent saves. I don't think he could have done much about the goals. You may say second one, he could have maybe done better, but like, it's one of them. It's a tough one to really judge, really. The entire timeline is now full of literally everyone laughing at us. Which, I mean, I get it. It's funny to laugh at England. And would I do same if I was Irish or Scottish? Probably. I mean, it was weird because I was watching it, of course, in Poland, and it gave me another stark reminder that no one really likes England. It happened back in the last Euros when I was watching it here, and you know, everyone wanted Italy to win. Just Polish people wanted, or Czech people wanted Italy to win. Same thing here. Everyone wanted Spain to win, and I just, it kind of makes me feel a bit sort of, you know, like, oh, okay, I get it. You know, people just don't like England. I don't know if it's because England's a country or a national team or whatever, but it kind of just sucked a bit. And it's like, reminding me that we seem to have annoyed a lot of people. So, that's fair. But hey, club football's back, boys. I don't really know what this video is. It's kind of just my kind of therapy session here. Yeah. You know what? one more thing. I can't believe that when we went to score to make it 1-1, Cole Palmer, by the way, had a fantastic tournament. I think it's probably the player of the tournament, I think, really. If that's being reactionary, let me know. But maybe alongside Gehi. But, like, how come we went 1-1? We were, like, on the front foot for about approximately 2 minutes, and then just completely, Spain just completely controlled the game after that. Like, they had full control, and it's like, we had it. We had the momentum for the last 10, 15 minutes of the game. It's like we're going back into our shell. Like, we had it. That was the moment. And, yeah, Spain really, really were good. Rodri wasn't even on the pitch for them as well. Oh, God. Oh, God. Enjoy it, boys. We'll be back again in 2 years' time. And we're going to do it all over again.